Hi, I'm Lisa Stark. I am a breathwork facilitator, a yoga teacher, an energy worker, and I own Breathe, Love, Bend. Breathe, Love, Bend is a beautiful old farmhouse in the middle of Midtown in the Orchard District. So it's got a lot of history on the property. It's a 3/4 acre old orcharding property with the original farmhouse, and we have just turned it into a really special healing space that we would love to welcome you into. So I use the space at Breathe, Love, Bend to hold breathwork circles. I'm very into community healing and connection, and really that is what this space was created for. So I hold group breathwork sessions. It's a 3-part breath based off of the teachings of David Elliott, who was my masterful teacher who showed me how to do this type of work. So I love leading very intimate, connected breathwork sessions here. I feel so grateful to be able to bring breathwork to this community. I know there is some going on here already. This style of breath that I do is a 3-part breath. So it's a belly, chest, and then an exhale. So it's 3 parts, half inhale into the belly, half into the chest, and then exhale out. We do that for about 20-25 minutes actively, and then there's a rest period afterward. So that's just the nuts and bolts of what the breath looks like, because there's all kinds of breath work and pranayama, and that terminology can be very confusing for people. Wim Hof breath work is very popular right now. There's other styles that you do through yogic practices. So this one is very specific and can be very intense. So it's intended to bring you into really a deeper state of awareness with your own inner knowing, and can take you on a real trip. So I love this style of breath work because it has been hugely impactful in my life as I really was deep diving into my own healing journey several years ago. I first did a breathwork session online with one of my teachers, and it blew my mind and absolutely opened me up to awareness that I didn't know was possible. And every session is different, and every time I do the breath, I learn something different about myself. I'm able to clear out stuck emotions, old patterns. It takes you into such a deep place of knowing that you can get to through meditation, but it's like you just drive right in and get there. So I've seen the way that this breath work has expanded me in my personal life, and through the different things that I've studied in terms of wellness and the healing world and all of the different modalities that I've tried and explored, this is the one that resonated, and I knew that I was meant to share it in small groups with the community and really try to create impactful healing. So the benefits of breath work are myriad. There's a million, and it's different for every person, so it's kind of hard to say that this is what your experience is going to be, because with each session and with each facilitator, your experience can be totally different. But some of the things that I've experienced and that I've seen the people that I know experience through breathwork is essentially connecting into your heart space. So opening up your heart and being able to give and receive from that place. So always shifting from a place of fear to a place of love. And using breathwork as a tool to tap into that can lead to a lot of different things. So one thing can be an awareness around places where you're holding energy in your body that might be affecting you physically, might be affecting you emotionally. It brings an awareness to blockages that we might be carrying or past trauma that we might have experienced. Things that we hold in our subconscious that we don't necessarily see can be accessed through breath work so that we can identify and clear them out. Because in order to heal, you have to know what it is you're trying to heal, and breathwork takes you to a place of awareness around the things that are sticking to us that we don't necessarily know are there. So because it takes us to a deeper level in our subconscious, our ability to see things that we wouldn't normally be able to access, it can help with anxiety, it can help with depression, it can help with just overall happiness and well-being, feelings of peace. I know for me personally, it has allowed me to have closure with a lot of events in my life or relationships that have been extremely painful. I've been able to identify areas of pain that I was holding on to that I did not even know was there. And through breath work, I was able to like release and push them out of holding it into my body. If you've ever heard the term, your issues are in your tissues, breathwork is a place where you can figure out what is in your tissues so you can clear it out. So if you've never tried it, I would encourage you to just give it a chance. Whether with me or someone else, there are so many different ways to experience this practice and this tool, and I would encourage you to follow wherever you are guided. If this resonates with you, get in touch with me, and I would love to help guide you through a healing journey. You can find me through Breathe Love Bend, it's breathelovebend.com, or through my personal breathwork website, which is lisastark.love.